Hi, I'm Shamil James bringing you the uh, tutorial of the Wokwi Simulator. So, I'm doing a course at Robotics Academy and I finished the foundation level of my course, and now I had to choose a pathway. So, I choose robotics pathway, and so I'll be doing more projects with that robotics pathway, and I'll unveil a new gadget that you can work for robotic stuff. Come on that in the next video maybe. So now we'll move on with today's proceedings. So today I'm gonna bring you a little tutorial about the Wokwi Simulator. So first, open up your laptop, PC, or any, or maybe a Mac or anything, and then simply go to the browser that you are using. In this case, I'm gonna use the Microsoft Edge. You can use anything Chrome that you prefer. So simply search here Wokwi, and yep, here is the Wokwi Simulator. So as you can see here, I have signed into my account. If I log out from here, I can see sign in over here, or if you are new, you can see sign up. Whatever it is, you can do. Then I'll click continue with Google. Then I'll choose my account and continue. Okay, so here I've continue with Google simply, or you can wait, we'll see what are the other things, or you can just continue with your GitHub account or email. Little bit simple things going over there, so you can choose any account that you prefer. So yeah, then you can see some examples of the project that are in Wokwi Simulator the others have done. So to access your project, simply go to my projects. So here we can see my past projects as well. So if you tune into my channel, you would probably know those projects. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned with Electrovibe to see those upcoming things as well. So today we are gonna simply like do how to be familiar with this Wokwi Simulator actually. So here you can see this blue color button which says new project. Just simply click on it, and then you can select which board you prefer. I select ESP32, and what code do I need? I'll go with MicroPython. And yeah, they are giving here a simple code as print hello ESP32. Actually, it's a serial print that you can see here when you run the program. And I'll stop this and Control A, select all, backspace, all deleted. And we have the ESP32 here because we selected the ESP32 board, and from this plus blue color icon we can add anything that we need. So in this case I'm gonna use a LED here, and it's better to use a resistor as well, but not on this time. I'm not gonna use a resistor. And when you click on this LED, you can flip this LED, rotate this LED. Here you can delete it or choose whatever color you need from this LED. I'll go with green color, and I think you know about LED connections, so I'll connect this LED to this short pin to the GND on this board. And yeah, then you can see this wire, you can manage it as you want simply. Okay, so you have to do is just click on it and make the management of your cable. And also for the cables as well, you can select which color you need for it. And So we are gonna program this LED. So we can see some numbered pins over here in this ESP32 board. So there are those numbered pins. They are called GPIO pins, and there are some GPO pins, which can only give outputs. GPIO means general pin input and output, and GPO means general pin output. That pins only can give outputs, but GPIO pins are capable with inputs and outputs. That's an extra bit, not an actual extra bit. It's very important when you are using those pins, because if you messed up with them, like you can actually get the pin, like you can connect the input device into output and mess up with the code, and you don't know how to actually fix it. So now I'm gonna wire up this thing. So I'm gonna use a GPIO pin. I'll go with number 2. You can go with your own. So I'm keeping this wire green because our LED is green. Then you have to simply code this LED. So I'm gonna use okay, I'll just code. I'm not gonna use an all template. I'll import the things I need. Import pin, and I also need time from machine, actually. Sorry, from machine, import pin and time. See, so here I can see the done project of this thing. Yeah, from machine import pin. You can put like this, so just again import it. I'll put here import time. Then you have to define the pins. As this is the green LED, I'll name it as G underscore LED, and assign it as pin brackets 2 comma pin dot out, because we need an output. So and again to the main code. So if you need to run this loop in a loop, you can simply use while true. So while true, then you can simply turn on the LED. G LED dot GLED dot value 1. That means it on. And then we need to actually put a delay to make it turn on. Oh, we'll just see if this thing works first. So tap this green color icon. So now we can see our green color LED is lighted up. Now we'll see how to turn off it. Just simply add a delay here, time dot sleep. I'll put 3 seconds, and GLED dot value 0. That means the LED is turned off, and I'll put the turn off time as well here as 1 second. So if we run this again, light turned on, wait for 3 seconds, and it went off, and after 1 minute it's come up. So now we'll try this same scenario with 2 LEDs. Okay, yeah, I'll add another LED here, and fire it as well. Yeah, it's better when we are working with the hardware components to use a breadboard. In this case, I'm not going to use a breadboard. Here we have a breadboard as well in the Wokwi. I'll teach those complex things in future upcoming videos. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned, and click the bell icon as well to get the most new videos notifications as well. So I'll connect this red LED to the pin 4, and I'll give a little bit of update to the code. So our LED, I'll name it as R LED pin, and it's pin number 4, and it's also pin out, and done. So what I'm gonna do is here I'm gonna like make on and off those lights one after other. That means if the green LED turns on, the other goes off, like that. We can simply use if conditions here, but it's too complex for this simple circuit, so I'll just code it as normal. Our LED dot value 0, and here after the green LED turns off, I'll turn on the red LED. Our LED dot value 1. Actually this should come first because we need to first turn off it, because at last it was turned on, to make this much better. So I'll run this green LED for 3 seconds, then the red one for 1 second, and again to the green. Like that, it's gonna work in a loop. So you can try this with some more time delays and stuff. And finally, we are gonna add the push button to this circuit. You can use this little push button over here, or something that is way more smaller. Okay, I'm gonna use this push button here. I'll make it black color, and I'll also give GND for this push button. I'll connect this to we should make sure that this is connected to a GPIO pin instead of a GPO pins. Actually, those are also GP or IO pins, but for the push button, because we are going to get the input, we should make sure that we are using a GPIO pin. So now we'll name the push button as well, button equals pin 16. It's a pin in, and instead of like using those values, now I'm gonna use variables. So I'll create a variable as green, and hit true, and another variable as red, make it false. And yeah, here you can see my old project which I created before, and here as well I have done the same thing, and I'll just copy and paste this code here for make it much easier without wasting time. So I'll attach a pin the comment and the description. I'll attach a documentation of this project where you can get those codings. And so in the previous code we use G state, that means green state. So I'll name this like that as well, G state. Like it's much easier than editing the code, editing the variable. State. Now it's ready to work. I'll turn on this, and when I push the push button, okay, something weird happened. Okay, now it's working. That's a little problem with the simulators like these, because they are like trying to be a bit laggy and stuff in the beginning, but then it's fine, it's gonna run smoothly. So when I press this push button once, it's going to green, and when I press it again, wait, a bit laggy here again. Okay, now it's fine, green, and so you can see here a processing power. That means the circuit's processing power. So when it goes over 100, and this Wokwi Simulator is trying to bit struggle. So that's the problem. We have to wait until it comes down 100 and press the button. You saw? So like in this case, what we are gonna simulate is just turn on and off. So when I press the push button, the green light is lighted up, and when I press it again, it's going to red. Like the green indicates that the something is turned on, and the red indicates that it's turned off, like that. So we can program this push button to act as a switch. So yeah, you have to be careful with those processing powers and stuff when working with the Wokwi. So actually that's it for today, and make sure you learn something from me actually. And in the future I'll be doing a video about servo motors, which is a bit complex, but you can do some cool stuff with servo motors. And like you can make arms, you can make moving robots, like that, some cool things. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned with Electrovibe channel. Hope you learned something about this Wokwi Simulator. Comment below what you need from this Wokwi Simulator, what you need to learn actually. So if you request, I'll also bring a series of tutorials from this Wokwi. So see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.